In the dazzling, high-stakes world of NBA basketball, when a team is firing on all cylinders, when the chemistry is undeniable and the victories are piling up, is it sheer genius or unadulterated madness to even consider disrupting that delicate balance for the allure of a superstar, especially one shrouded in uncertainty? This isn't just a hypothetical musing. It's the very real, high-stakes dilemma currently facing the Golden State Warriors, a franchise that has defied Father Time and the pundits alike to emerge as one of the league's early-season juggernauts. At a sparkling 4-1, the Golden State Warriors are not merely good. They are one of the very best teams in the NBA to kick off this young season. Stephen Curry, a timeless maestro, continues to orchestrate offensive symphonies with breathtaking precision. Draymond Green, the fiery heart and soul, remains the defensive anchor and playmaking fulcrum that makes everything click. And Jimmy Butler, the newest addition to this venerable core, appears to be thriving in the Bay, bringing his relentless two-way intensity and clutch heroics to an already formidable lineup. Together, this veteran triumvirate, seemingly immune to the relentless march of time, has the Warriors looking primed, polished, and perfectly poised to embark on another deep, potentially championship-contending run. The energy in the Chase Center is electric, the belief palpable, and the narrative of a rejuvenated dynasty is already beginning to write itself. Yet, even amidst this early-season euphoria, the relentless churn of the NBA rumor mill never ceases. The whispers, initially faint, have grown into a resounding chorus, linking the Warriors to a name that sends shockwaves through the league: Joel Embiid. The reigning MVP, a force of nature when healthy, is reportedly on the radar of a team that by all accounts shouldn't need to rock the boat. The Warriors, with their enviable collection of draft picks, certainly possess the assets to land a reasonable star, and that reality has only fueled the rampant speculation connecting them to everyone from Lauri Markkanen and Giannis Antetokounmpo to even a potential reunion with Klay Thompson. But the Embiid rumors, given his stature and potential impact, are different. They represent a seismic shift, a potential gamble that could either elevate the Warriors to an unassailable height or send their carefully constructed empire tumbling down. The underlying rationale for such a move, despite the Warriors' current success, stems from a few undeniable statistical realities. Even after the shrewd summer addition of veteran big man Al Horford, Golden State still finds itself lagging in crucial frontcourt metrics. They rank a concerning 23rd in rebounds per game, a statistic that speaks to a persistent vulnerability on the glass. Furthermore, their shot-blocking presence is equally anemic, sitting at 24th in the league, and perhaps most tellingly, they allow the 9th most points in the paint per game. These aren't minor blemishes. They are fundamental weaknesses that, in the unforgiving crucible of the playoffs, can be exploited by elite opponents. Adding a true anchor down low, a dominant interior presence who can clean the glass, protect the rim, and deter drives, could undoubtedly be a priority. But the burning question, the one that keeps general managers awake at night, is this: are the Warriors truly willing to swing for the fences, to push all their chips to the center of the table, for a player who, despite his undeniable brilliance, comes with a colossal asterisk attached? Let's not mince words. Joel Embiid, when healthy, is an absolute marvel, a generational talent who can single-handedly dominate a game on both ends of the floor. He is an MVP for a reason, a rare blend of brute force, sublime skill, and unshakable confidence. In theory, a healthy Embiid would not just address the Warriors' rebounding, blocking, and paint defense issues. He would obliterate them. He would transform their front court from a potential vulnerability into an impenetrable fortress, a dominant force that would strike fear into the hearts of opposing offenses. Imagine the sheer, unadulterated terror a foursome of Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, and Joel Embiid would unleash upon the league. It would be a lineup of unparalleled star power, defensive versatility, and offensive firepower, a quartet that would instantly become one of the most formidable groupings in the history of the NBA. The pick-and-roll possibilities with Curry, the defensive synergy with Green and Butler, the sheer offensive gravity of Embiid in the post, It's a basketball purist's dream, a tantalizing vision of what could be. As Tyler Rourke of the Sporting News aptly put it, with the roster looking much different and Father Time playing a factor, they may need a center with a bigger presence. Joel Embiid happens to be easing back into his role with the Philadelphia 76ers and may be the perfect option for the Dubs. The allure is undeniable, the potential transformative. The thought of Embiid anchoring the paint, grabbing every rebound, swatting away shots, and then seamlessly transitioning to the offensive end to score at will is enough to make any Warriors fan salivate. It's the kind of move that, if it works, cements a dynasty and adds another banner to the rafters. However, and this is where the dream collides with the harsh realities of professional sports, there is one colossal, undeniable problem. Joel Embiid hasn't been consistently healthy since early 2024. This isn't a minor tweak or a nagging injury. It's a significant, recurring concern that has plagued his career and casts a long, ominous shadow over any potential trade. The best ability, as the old adage goes, is availability, and Embiid's recent track record in that department is, frankly, alarming. Beyond the health concerns, the financial implications of acquiring Embiid are staggering. He is set to make a colossal $55.2 million this season, with even larger figures looming in the years after that. This isn't just a contract, it's a financial black hole that would swallow a significant portion of the Warriors' cap space, severely limiting their flexibility for future roster construction. To even field a deal that matches Embiid's gargantuan salary, the Warriors would almost certainly have to include both Draymond Green and Jonathan Kuminga. Now, let's be clear. A healthy MVP caliber Joel Embiid is, in a vacuum, a better player than both Green and Kuminga combined. His individual talent and impact are simply on another level. But the cost of losing Green, the emotional leader, the defensive mastermind, the spiritual core of this Warriors dynasty, would be a tough pill for the Dubs to swallow. Green isn't just a player. He's the embodiment of the Warriors' culture, the vocal leader who holds everyone accountable, the defensive genius who makes their intricate schemes work. His departure would create a void that extends far beyond the stat sheet, a leadership vacuum that would be incredibly difficult to fill. And Kuminga, a young athletic forward with immense, untapped potential, represents a significant piece of the Warriors' future. Trading him away, especially for a player with Embiid's injury history, is a gamble of epic proportions. This brings us to the compelling argument for why the Warriors should, at least for now, pass on any deal involving Joel Embiid. Golden State has played 5 games so far, and they have looked, for the most part, absolutely fantastic. The chemistry is evident, the ball movement crisp, the defense tenacious. As of this very moment, the Warriors don't really need anything. They are winning, they are gelling, and they are proving that their current roster, with its blend of veteran savvy and youthful exuberance, is more than capable of competing at the highest level. Introducing a player of Embiid's magnitude, with his complex injury history and massive contract, could be more of a headache than he's worth, a disruptive force that could upset the delicate balance they've worked so hard to achieve. Consider the logical paradox inherent in this trade scenario. If Joel Embiid miraculously gets healthy and returns to his MVP form before the trade deadline, the Philadelphia 76ers will suddenly find themselves with very real title chances. In that scenario, would they be willing to give up their franchise cornerstone, their undisputed leader, for a package of Draymond Green, Jonathan Kuminga, and Moses Moody? Probably not. The Sixers, like any contending team, would ride their healthy MVP as far as he could take them. On the other hand, if Embiid doesn't get healthy, if his injury woes persist and his availability remains a question mark, will the Warriors be willing to part with 2 of their better players, including a foundational piece like Green, for an injured, incredibly expensive superstar? Absolutely not. The risk-reward simply doesn't align. It's far too early in the season for teams to properly evaluate their true strengths and weaknesses to make such franchise-altering decisions. While it's true that the Warriors, with Al Horford's limitations and the aforementioned statistical deficiencies, would be smart to target a center at some point, chasing Embiid right now feels premature and potentially reckless. Embiid, in his current injured state, essentially has the same limitations as Horford. He's not on the court. The crucial difference, however, is that Embiid makes an astronomical $48 million more per season. Chasing Embiid, especially while the Warriors are cruising and demonstrating such undeniable cohesion, wouldn't be a smart move. It would be an act of impatience, a surrender to the siren song of a superstar when prudence and patience are the wiser counsel. Perhaps, as the adage suggests, good things come to those who wait. The NBA season is a marathon, not a sprint. Injuries will happen, dynamics will shift, and the trade market will undoubtedly evolve. Maybe we can revisit this conversation in a few months when the picture is clearer, when Embiid's health status is more definitive, and when the Warriors have a more complete understanding of their own needs and capabilities. For now, the focus should remain on the incredible team they already have, a team that is defying expectations and playing championship-caliber basketball. What do you think, Dub Nation? Is the lure of an MVP-caliber center, even one with a checkered injury history, worth the monumental risk and the potential disruption to a thriving roster? Or should the Warriors stay the course, trust their current, formidable unit, and let the season unfold? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear your take on this high-stakes debate. And if you're riding high on the Warriors' incredible start, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest insights and breaking news. Do you believe the Warriors should prioritize maintaining their current team chemistry and health over making a high-risk, high-reward trade for a superstar like Embiid?